back. Today I'm going to show you how to roll your pants for travel. Now I've got two ways I want to share with you. One of them is the classic army roll method. It's nice, it takes a little bit of time and it can be a little tricky. The other way I want to share with you is this special roll. It's a similar method, but it's a little bit easier, I think. And both of these methods are going to help you save a lot of space in your bag, as well as keep your clothes a little bit together. I think it's really good. I also recommend this method for packing cubes. If this is your first time watching my channel, I'm Thor. I love to make these travel guides, packing guides, some organization stuff. So let's get into it. First, I want to show you how to do this pants leg roll. So the first thing you want to do is place your pants with the waistband facing you, like this. Next thing we're going to do is fold the pants over itself like this, so that the back pockets are sticking out. For this part you really want to straighten up your jeans and try to get out all of the wrinkles. Otherwise it's going to be really wrinkled in your bag, and we want to avoid that when possible, especially when it's so easy to do. Alright, so the next thing we want to do, now that we have straightened out our pants and made them look nice, is to take the top leg of the jean and fold it all the way up like this. You can usually stop around the knee here, just make a 90-degree angle like so. The next step is that we're going to start rolling the pants. So we're going to start from the top, and in order for the pants to look really nicely, we're going to fold in this nice little crotch area. Otherwise it's just not going to look nice, and honestly it's going to be more bulky than it has to be. Alright, so the secret to making the pants look nice and keep together well is that we're going to roll them really tightly. So the first couple of times you do this, perhaps it's going to be a little bit difficult, but I think you will get the hang of it pretty quickly. So with the crotch area rolled in, we're starting from the top and we're going to make a really tight roll. I like to hold my finger on the crotch area so that it doesn't slide out while I'm rolling here. So we just continue to roll. I love this method, particularly for lightweight travel, as it really packs the jeans really nicely together. The folding methods can be useful too, but personally I prefer these ones. I even have a full movie where I compare folding to packing cubes, to compression bags. Check it out, I'm going to link it at the end of the video, don't worry. Alright, so now that we have reached this point where we have the jean leg sticking out, we're just going to continue to roll over it. Just make sure that it stays straight out, and that none of the jeans start sliding to the side, making it longer and thinner. Alright, so now that we are reaching the bottom, we are going to take the pants leg and really pull it in, and then we're going to take this extra pant leg that's sticking out, and we're going to fold it over the rest of the jean. If you have rolled it up tightly enough, this shouldn't be a problem. However, if your roll is kind of slack, and especially if you use skinny jeans, it's going to be difficult to pull the leg over. So there's a little extra tip for you. At this point you should end up with something looking like this. See, it's really compact. You can throw it around, it's not going to go anywhere. Alright, next up I want to show you how to do the army roll. This is a really cool method as well. I see a lot of people like to use it for travel. We're going to start with a waistband facing away from us. The next thing we want to do is make a little pocket by folding over the waist, like so. A couple of inches should be more than enough. Perhaps the first couple of times you want to give it a couple of extra inches until you get familiar with how much fabric you actually need. Just make sure the pocket and all the stuff are inside the jean. Next, we're going to fold the jeans over in half, like this, so that we have the back pockets facing out. And again, we want to straighten out the jeans so that it doesn't crease very much. For this method, we can wait with the crotch until we get up there, but again, you will need to fold it in, especially for men's jeans. Even for the skinny men's jeans, you will have to do this. Alright, so from the bottom, it's pretty much the same principle, just starting from the feet. And we're going to roll it really tightly. And it's even more important for this roll than the other roll that it's rolled really tightly, otherwise it's just going to unfold. So we are rolling our way all the way up like this. Now this method can be used for a lot of clothes. You can even do it for your shorts, underwear. Jeans are perhaps one of the most difficult ones because this fabric is so tough. So now that we've made it all the way up here to the folded in crotch, we're going to fold over it, making sure it doesn't stick out or get too wrinkly. So there we go, and we have made it to the top. Just keep rolling all the way like this. At this point you should have something looking something like this. You're probably gonna have to hold it with your hand pretty tightly so it doesn't unfold. From here we're going to take this little pocket that we made and we're going to fold it over the jean and thereby securing it. Again, this is kind of tricky, and the reason I don't really like using this method for jeans, but it's certainly a really effective method. Now we're going to do the same thing from the other side here. And after some really heavy prying, you got this thing. As you can see, it's just as compact and can be thrown around just as much as the pants roll method. As you can see, it's pretty much the same as the other method. I like both methods a lot, they save a lot of space. However, if you're going to pick one of the two, I would say go with the first one. It's a little bit easier to fold the jean over, but this method is very valid as well. It's a nice one, especially for other garments. If you like this type of packing videos, I have a bunch more on my channel. Make sure to subscribe to receive the latest videos. Also, now that we're done with this video, I want to recommend that you head over to the video I mentioned earlier, where I compared the different packing methods, including this one, to see what's the most efficient ones. Spoiler alert, this is not the fastest method. Alright, thanks for watching the video. See you on the next one.